Hi guys, it's Tara. Welcome back to Tara's Take. I'm trying to adjust my camera here a little bit. So it's Sunday, and I hope everybody had a great time at church this morning if you went, or that you had a great morning and you're getting some crafting done. I am going to do some decorating. I've got myself surrounded by a few things here. And I have my little basket full of goodies that needs decorated, and I figured we'd kick back and relax and have a chat. Okay, let's see. What do we want to work on today? Gosh, I made so many extra things this week with the collages, and then with the folder or the pockets we made, and then I have these. You guys haven't seen the video yet for these, but it's coming up. Oh, no, you saw the video. You did. These are our, oh, I think I did this one after we got off camera, after I got off camera. This is my rice paper collage. I don't know if I did this one with you guys or not, but anyway, I went ahead and worked on this one with the cling wrap. Yeah, I love these. They turned out so good. So, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's fiddle with some of these real quick and see what we can do. I just got done this morning cutting and cutting and cutting fussy cuts again, and now I have all these wonderful little look at these little butterfly. It's so tiny. Oh my gosh, cutting it was so funny, but worth it. I mean, you know, I've got some green ones, and then I have these pretty pink ones. So yeah, got all kinds of goodies here to play with. And I had one of you message me this last week, and say that you needed help with decorating, and I just want to say I know exactly how you feel. Decorating can be it can be kind of intimidating at times, you know. It can be challenging, and I don't ever feel bad if you feel like that, because you know it's not always like something that people just sit down and start doing. I think I think there are those probably that do that, but I was not one of them. So if you are one of those people who kind of has a hard time decorating, I get you. I do. I totally get it. So don't feel bad about it. We're working through this stuff together. Amen. Seriously. That's why we come on and we watch each other and we inspire one another, because you know there's a million and one things that you can think to do. Honestly, I just want to try this ink on the edges here and see. I know it's a lot of green anyway, but you know, there's just a million and one things that you can do. I mean, for every single thing I think of to do in my head, then later I'll either see somebody else just add something amazing to something I did. Not that they saw me. I'm just saying, like let's say an altered book is a good example. There are at least 5 different ways I can think to do an altered book off the top of my head. And so, you know, you're going to see videos of people doing them one way, and then you'll turn around and see somebody doing it a totally different way. And, you know, that's the thing about our art, is that there are numerous ways to go about doing it. And, you know, don't ever be intimidated or feel like your way isn't good enough, or you're not thinking of things quick enough, or you know, I deal with that myself, as you guys know. You hear me talk about it, and it doesn't matter how quick or how slow we go, and it doesn't matter if you see somebody else do something that you think was better or whatever. You know, use their idea to inspire yourself, but don't ever use it to cut yourself down or feel bad about your work, okay? Because everybody's work is different. Everybody's way of doing the same task is different many times. We are not set in stone. So anyway, I just think it's funny because I feel that way so often. Like, I used to watch Tina decorate, and I would think, oh my gosh, I want to decorate. Or I would hear her say, oh, now we're to the fun part. And for me at the time, I remember thinking, that's not the fun part to me. The fun part for me at first was creating stuff, like making the pockets and making the covers, the journal covers. And then when I sat down to decorate it, I was like, okay, what do I do with this? You know, what do I see going on this piece, kind of thing. And you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I totally get it when people say that they're just not, you know, sure what to do once they sit down to do something with the piece. It's hard sometimes. It's just hard sometimes. So yeah. So, but I need to get stuff decorated, and I have had many of you say that you love the craft with me. You love to just sit and watch someone decorate, and it inspires you. So I hope today that something I do on these pages or these pieces of ephemera will inspire your next piece of ephemera. Yeah. So it is Sunday when this is going up. However, for me, it is a Friday. I'm just going to go ahead with the vintage brown because this is a lot of green, and I'm seeing, I mean, it's fine that it hinted at it around the edge there, but it's not really showing up. So anyway, yeah, it's a Friday I'm recording this on. And so my husband's at work and I'm here at the house. I've been playing with my creations all day. What I mean by that is working with creating some digi-kits. And it's funny, in designing those, I'm finding it kind of hard. Oh, there, I got a little, that's the little guy. Never mind. I told you a story about it in another video, but never mind. Anyway, I was gonna say it's really kind of cool because I am learning how to set the color, the tones. When I see them on the screen, they look amazing, and then I print it out and I'm like, oh, it's too dark, or I did it too, you know, too bright or whatever. And so yeah, I'm learning how to utilize the program and figure out what colors I can use and how dark I can go and all of that. I have a tendency to lean toward darker colors. I like vibrant, you know, deep colors. And so as I'm doing that, it's kind of funny because when I print it, it's like way too dark. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get this down a little bit better, you know. I was looking here to see if any of this looked kind of good as a backdrop for these guys. See, I have so many things here. Just got one of those little, and I'm definitely tearing this down. This is kind of gonna leave pieces of that like it's a torn document. It's not, and I want to rough it up. That's what's missing. There's I'll use my scissors to do that. Just want to kind of beat up these even edges, but at the same time I don't want the whole thing torn. That is not something I usually do. That just came to me right now, and I'm like, I'm gonna try it. Kind of yellow the edges, of course. Brown them, age them, whatever. Grab my little brush. There's such a gray background on that piece. I'm gonna make it a little more brown. Okay. And we, of course, have to age these paper dolls just enough. They always look so, they're black and white and all, but they always look so bright to me, the white of them, you know. I just love that yellowed look. I have a drawer over here next to me, and it's full of family pictures of, you know, my aunts, uncles, grandmother, grandfather, mother, you know, all these old family pics of my grandma's that she left with me when she passed on. And I haven't done anything really with them. And they're all yellowed. They're not just black and white. I mean, some of them held up and they look black and white, but for the most part, they're yellowed, you know. And so I love that look. I have some Tim Holtz in this. I have this little holder back here. And I was looking to see if any of these would look good on here. Let me see. This one's green. Maybe it would. It's like a reddish green. It's got some rust going through it. I don't know. I was just thinking it might be kind of a cool background over here on the side. I've started using washi a little bit more than I was. I don't, as you know, usually use it. But lately, I've kind of been pulling it in more and more. I'm going to use some glue on the back of it because I don't trust it, even though it's new. I just don't. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to, I know it doesn't necessarily matchy-match, which is kind of what I'm going for here. It's just going to be a background. Just kind of a, get my scissors. And because it's got that deep green, I thought, you know, it'll blend and give some interest to the eye. What do you think? I think it works. Let's get, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to go ahead and put him there. I'm going to put this here. So I'm going to glue this down. Let me get my pin because, of course, my glue is not ready. Of course, of course. So what did you guys hear at church today? What was your message about? I always like when you guys answer that question and I get to hear what you learned. Don't ever be shy to share with me on your comments because I read every one. I do. And I want to hear, or I wouldn't bother to ask. So now, like I said, because it's Friday, I have not heard any messages yet because it's not Sunday for me yet. Now he almost looks like he's standing right there, so I'll let him stand. I'm going to put this page back here. I kind of like this. I don't know why I never thought of it before, but you know, documents, okay, hold on to the piece of paper. Documents, when we have them, you know, the old ones and stuff, there'll be torn spots on them, but like the whole thing isn't ripped up. You know, normally I tear the whole thing, and as I was tearing it, I'm like, yeah, but it's a letter or some kind of document, and if it was a real aged vintage, you know, document, it probably wouldn't have every spot on it ripped. So that's why I left it, and I kind of like it like that. What do you guys think? I think that's fun. And this gentleman's gonna sit here on this sign. It's So I'm going to put him down. Okay. Man is gonna, I like this tape. It looks cool with the green. I think that's neat. Fun little effect. Okay. I had one of you request that I do more layering with things, so I did do a video for you, Sandy, and where I am using more like charms and some stamps and some little pieces and bits and pieces and stuff, and material and flowers and things, where I built and I made snippets. That video is coming up this week, so that should be fun. I hope you guys like it. I had fun doing them. Yeah, and it's funny too, because I was glad that you requested that, Sandy, because it challenged me to do some snippets that I hadn't done in a long time. And the reason I hadn't done them, the first time I ever did any, I didn't really like the way they turned out. It was when I very first started, and I really didn't know how to decorate yet, and I was just kind of following Tina on Shabby Dabby Doodah. And yeah, and I never used them or anything because I just really didn't like the way they came out. And so when you requested that, I was like, ooh, that's a challenge for me, you know. And I thought, I need to do that. I need to go for it. So I went ahead and did, and now I'm really glad I did, because we ended up getting some fun stuff, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. So yeah, it's a lot of fun for me. Looking here for my words, you know me, you guys. I gotta add the Lord to this and make sure that I give him the glory. Okay, that's my favorite part. It's my favorite part. And I did so much cutting the other day. I think I told you guys. Well, I don't know if I've already told you guys. I know I did tell you, but I don't know if I told you yet, or if this is coming up after the fact or whatever. I actually think I've gotten my videos over a week in front of me, like almost going on a week and a half now. So this might come through after the snippet video. And it might come through. I'm all confused. You guys will keep up with me though. You're the ones watching the videos. You'll hear it and be like, oh, she talked about this the other day, or oh, she did that the other day, you know. So I'm getting ahead of myself. I kind of see why now Tina, she'll be like, okay, I don't know when you guys are going to see this video, but it'll be, that's what she's talking about. Because she records them ahead. Because otherwise, you know, if something happens and you can't record, then you're without a video. You know what I mean? And that's not cool. So, yeah, because you guys are watching for them, and you want them to be there for you every day, and we want to be there for you every day, and you know. So to record ahead is just using wisdom. I tried that first few times that I was recording, when I first started. I tried doing it like just a day or two in advance, and it was not working out for me. So I was like, okay, I'm not able to upload them at the same time every day, you know, that kind of thing. And so that's why I started getting it ahead, because of the fact that I felt like I wasn't keeping up and I wasn't able to be consistent. That's what I'm looking for. The consistency wasn't there. Now I have them in there ahead of time, and I just, you know, I get it set up so that, you know, you guys get the new video every night. For me, it's every night at midnight. And then wherever you guys are in the world, you know, depending, is when you get it, you know. But the reason it's always there at the same time is because I have it set up to go out at midnight from my end, you know. And I couldn't do that before because, you know, there's issues with uploading. Sometimes when you upload to YouTube, the uploading won't work for me. And I don't know if that's on my end with my phone or my Wi-Fi, or if it's them. I've read that it can be on their end as well. Yeah, so you never know when that's going to happen. I've uploaded a whole video and gone back in the next day, and it said it didn't upload. Like, you know, like I went to sleep with it uploading, and then it didn't work, you know. And so you just never know. Never know. So it's good to be ahead of the game. I'm looking here to see if I want to put any of these, or if I'd like to put I'm just trying to have some fun here because I putting some things that are random and maybe don't necessarily look like they would go. You know what I'm saying? He's got mushrooms above his head. Oh, what? Oh, we have a ticket. Oh, it's to the Egyptian theater. Let's go to the Egyptian theater, huh? As a matter of fact, we're going to bend this up a little bit. So it looks like it's been... Then we're going to run some... I like when you bend stuff and then the ink catches on it. I like that look. That's how we do that leather look on our paper, remember? Why do we want to put that? I'm definitely putting it on here just for fun. Look at see what these say. I have the hardest time picking stuff up off this mat. It gets caught on my nails and everything else. What does this say? Let's see. This will definitely have something to look at. We're going to go that way. Let's see. Yeah. Give thanks. And then, of course, just for fun, we're going to go around the edge a little bit, do a little gold. Not a lot, just some hint. Just a little something, something. That one will probably look good in our waterfall, our Tim Holtz waterfall journal. Yep, I like that. That'll be fun. Okay. So there's one down. How much time do we have left? Okay, we've got some time. So anyways, praise the Lord. let's see, which other one can we do? Do we want to do, and I'm going to have to back these because as you can see, it's just the cardstock on the back, but that's no biggie. It just comes with, you know, I'll keep these back for autumn, which we are pretty much in autumn, aren't we, guys? Now, I have one of these that's, I thought, didn't I? Which one did I do that was double? I think it was one of these. Wait. Yeah, here it is. I did that one. That's my, I don't know if you remember, that's my tracing paper. And I did the ironing with the cling wrap, and then that was Tim's on the front. Yeah, let's decorate that one. That would be fun. Let's see. We can kind of do I want to leave it with the white background? I kind of think I want to do it a color. Let's see. This side's brown, so Let me just grab one of my little brushes over here, and let's do it in like a fern green, okay? Let's see here. Grunge it out a little bit. You know what I bet I could do? Let's see if I can do it right. We'll see if I can or not, huh, guys? I've already got some green on these petals, but I'm thinking if I just lightly graze over it. This is that archival ink that once it dries, of course, it is permanent. So I'm going to basically paint these. Never tried this before with the brush, and I'm thinking I like it. It's kind of pretty, right? Praise God, look at that. It's coming out nice. What do you know? Okay, I'm going to get the red on the flowers first, and then I'll do the green. And I have these smaller, of course, those smaller brushes that I can use to come in with the green around the edges. Kind of wipe that before it has a chance to dry. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty, right? It kind of looks almost airbrushed on there. It's so light and everything. Not bad. Me likey. I likey. Okay, now I'll go back with the green. And what I was going to say is I've got these tiny brushes, see the round ones? And I'm thinking that I can come up on the edges better without getting it everywhere. I love these brushes. They are awesome. Amazon. I think I told you guys in a video earlier this week, if you want me to post them in the description box, please let me know, because I may forget if you don't say anything. And that again comes with being ahead. I didn't, like I said before, I didn't always understand what Tina meant, but now I get why she said some of the things that she has said in the past. Like, you know, just nudge me and remind me. And it's because when you post ahead, I mean, by the time it gets uploaded and everything gets done on our end, or if it's on your phone or your pad, whichever way you're recording it, and then by the time you upload it, you may forget what, you know, you even did on that video or what you said. And so sometimes, you know, it's hard to recall. And so we do once in a while need you guys to prod or poke us and say, hey, can you give us this or whatever. And I'm really glad when you guys do let me know what you're interested in that I might have mentioned or used if I don't post it. No, you know, it's hard to remember. I'll be honest, it is. No excuses, just fact. Letting you know, it's just the way it is sometimes. There we go. There we go, that's cute. I don't know if I'll probably decorate over it, but you know what I'm saying, at least it's there. So this front cover looks cool. Should I do anything to that? Let's brown this all. Let's like lightly graze the vintage photo over this and darken the, yeah, there we go. Gosh, I could decorate either side of this, huh? But I think this side is probably going to be, I don't know, the back. I just feel like this is the back side. So, yeah, I want this to be the front. So now I'm going to go ahead and distress. This will be kind of a fun journal card. I pulled out one of my journals from my I have like this big tote I keep all my finished journals in. And one of them was from when I very first started. And it was funny because I had went ahead and put it in my Etsy shop. And then when I started looking through, it was like what happened with one of the other ones that I talked to you guys about. I realized, because I had just started working with all of this. Oh, this is coming up. Look at that. My tracing paper. Oh, it came off. Oh well, so now I know it's probably because it's, I don't know why it would have come up. This side seems fine. Maybe it's the tracing paper doesn't want to hold as well. Anyway, so we'll nix the tracing paper idea. I'm gonna see something. The imprint of the flowers is on there. I just want to see something. I'll probably just tape. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue. I'll go ahead and glue some backing on there. Anyway, we'll decorate this side though. But anyway, so I pulled out this journal, and I realized, oh my gosh, it's not even done. Now that I'm looking at it as a year down the line, you know, it wasn't even finished. It was so funny. I was cracking up. I told Cordy, look at this thing. And he's like, what? And I go, honey, it's not done, you know? And he goes, it's not? I go, no, look at it. Really look at it. It was just so funny. I mean, I left, let's see. Oh, here it is. I have it right next to me because I'm kind of adding stuff to it. This is the journal. It's a cute little journal. It's got like the tie, you know, I did like a braid tie with cloth and leather, like a, what do you call it? Not leather, you know, twine. And so I'm going through it, and this is fine, but then I get to like here, and there's just nothing. And over here I put this because there was only this postcard, and it was just blank. There was nothing there. So I put a card in there, and I put, you know, and then look at this, nothing. I mean, all I did was emboss, and I put a sticker, and that was it. I mean, there's really no, you know, anything there. I did do this one, sorta. And then here, I just barely did a little tiny bit of direct, you know, a little decoration in the corners, but there's no cards at all. And yeah, this one was done, but there's nothing in here. And I was just laughing because, like, some of this I added last, like this. Most of it was like this. It was just plain. And I've gone back in and added, you know, a few things now, you know, to make it look finished. Last night I put down this in here. She matches this real well. And then I put this in, this here. Because this was here, but it was by itself. And this whole bottom of the page was just empty. So she almost looked like she was made to be in here. And then I put the journal card in there. But yeah, I'm having to go back and kind of finish my work that I started eons ago. I just think it's funny how your perspective changes. You know what I mean? Because my perspective has changed so much that I realize, oh, you're not done. You just thought you were done. Anyway, do any of you ever go back over your work and look at it and think, what was I thinking? Or is that just me? Am I alone in this? Yeah. Nice and yellowed up. I was thinking she looks cute there. I could go get the bigger ones. They actually would probably fit on here. Let's see. Pull out my pull out some goodies here. Pull out my charms and see if there's any that I would like to use on here. And then grab my wet laces and stuff I have in here. I've got so much stuff in this little bin that I can't even tell what's in here anymore. Here's a piece. I was trying to make sure I'm in camera here. Let's see. I was looking over here at these butterflies. They're really pretty. I don't remember which shop I got this set from, but I think she only had them in the greens and the pinks, and they're such a pretty tone. And I was thinking, I wish she'd do them. I may have to go in and make some for myself in different tones. I'm just giving this a little brush here to make it a little bit more vintagey looking. And I'm wondering, should I just put it on the bottom? I want her to have something to lean on there. Are you guys close enough? Can you see okay? Let's see. Oh, I almost busted her head. Oh no. Did you see that? Oh gosh. Being too rough. Being too rough. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I want this lace on here. Trim off the edges, and then I'll go ahead and kind of pull on it. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't use her. I don't know. Is there something better in here, maybe? Some of these are really modern looking. And then, you know, it's hard to choose sometimes because I don't really, oh, that one's pretty. I don't really go for the more modern ones. You know, anything that's like, I love the look, but my decorating style is just more geared toward like Victorian, or even actually, I love Regency as well. And you do not see a ton of Regency digikits, so I probably am going to try and create some because I like them a lot. That's kind of my favorite time period to read. Like I love Regency romances, and I'm talking about, you know, old ones like from Barbara Cartland or Georgette Eyre, like the old writers, you know. I love those. And so, yeah, I love the Regency period a lot. Jane Austen and, you know, all that good stuff. I think I'll leave them up before I glue it down. I'm not sure if I want to put something behind them just in case. I kind of like the background the way it is. I don't know that, what do you guys think? I wish I could hear what you think, because I would sincerely ask you, because I think it kind of looks pretty. And I was looking in here. I'm thinking this isn't a charm thing, but I do have, oh man, what did I just dump? Oh gosh, goodness, thank you. I thought I really dumped something over. I made these with you guys the other day, and I was thinking maybe one of these would look cute. Let's see. These little snippets that I forgot that I've actually, you already have seen the video, I believe. I was thinking that maybe one of these would look cute. You never know. I gotta at least try, right? This could be, oh yeah, like that. I like that. And like it. Because you know why? That could be like a little tag. Like a tab for this. And you know me and tabs. I love my tabs. So, now I have some smaller butterflies. Even more so than that. That might kind of go better, because they're tinier on the page. Love me some butterflies. Okay, so we're going to put this down on the back. I'm putting some hot glue on the back of it, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. My cord's kind of tangled up, and I don't want to drop anything. I really like that right there. Thank you so much for asking me to do different stuff like this, Sandy, because I'm loving these. They're cute. I'm going to have to make some more. I have a feeling I'm going to use them up and they'll be gone, because after we got off video, I went ahead and I redid this one, changed it a little bit, because I don't know if you guys remember, I had mentioned I wasn't sure I liked how it was looking. And yeah, so I went back in and kind of fixed it to more my liking. I added the girl and the charm, and you know, but yeah, that one would be cute here too, but not this time. We'll set these off to the side. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, I think, and put these lovely girls down. And I think I will use the hot glue, because they're on top of that cloth, and it'll just seal that cloth on there. And also, what I've noticed is, because it's already going to kind of be raised from being on the cloth, the hot glue, y'all have probably heard Tina mention it, it makes your, whatever you're putting down, be raised just slightly. And because this is already raising them up, I want the top of them to also kind of match what is going on there. So okay, and now we're going to put something pretty. And I'm going to get my punch. Where's my hole punch? Ah, here it is, my little guy. Okay. And my hands are so stained. I did so much dyeing this week, between my avocado dyeing and stuff. Yeah, I had fun. But okay, I just like grazing it across this ink. I don't know why, I love that grungy look that it gives it. Not on everything, but it seems like most things lately. It's just kind of been what I've been doing. Okay. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw, but Barbara, if you haven't seen the video, Barbara and her husband moved out of the apartment, and she got, and when I say Barbara, I'm talking about Barbara from 49 Dragonflies. She got her craft room finally. I am so excited for her because her setup, you know, was kind of like mine. It was tight. You know, she was in that city apartment, and she really didn't have room for all of her stuff. And yeah, when I saw the video went up today, I was like, oh, I gotta watch. I gotta watch, and I did. It was really sweet. I was so happy for her. She deserves it. She's dealt with that tiny little space long enough. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of bling to this little piece because I think it'll be pretty. And I have some green of this somewhere, and I think I have to go look for it. I think it's in my drawer. Oopsie. But I do love this pink. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we're going to get in there really close and trim off all those little strings. The fun part. I'm doing 3 because I think where I want to put it, I think I want to put it like, either put it up here, okay, or we can put it down here along this side, or maybe across the leaves. You know, I love angles. If you haven't noticed, I do tend to put a lot of things at either at a lot of angle, or I do it really straight. But I do tend to angle things. So sometimes when I start putting things on straight, it's because I'm aware that I've been angling like everything and, you know, putting it kitty-cornered. And I'm going to angle this though because I think it looks pretty along those leaves. I liked it at the top too, but I think because that's already decorated so much with the bow and all that, that it'll be okay. Now I'm just going to sit that right there, press it down, and there's our second piece. Now because that came up on the back, I will be putting a cardstock on the back, probably a coffee dyed. But yeah, there's our second piece. I hope you guys like it. Can you see it okay? Here, wait. Let me pull back a little bit so I can kind of, there's that one. Okay, let's pick another piece to play with. Let me see. Gosh, we've done so much lately with all of our little, I love these vellum pockets that we made from Gail. Oh my goodness. And Rachel. Oh my gosh, I love them. And I've still got some to decorate here, but I just think they're so pretty. Oh, I did do some stamping. Stencil stamping. I used that French stencil that I got and did that. What is that called again? Harlequin, yeah. So yeah, I did that on those. Thought that was kind of fun. But next piece I think I'll do is this guy. I like this one, and he kind of doesn't need a whole lot. I am gonna grab my larger paper dolls. I'm right here. Because in those I have, of course, the larger paper dolls, but I've also got the, what do they call these? I can't remember what they call these. I was just kind of thinking I'd try one of the bigger ones for this part. Let's see. When I went the other day to Joann's and I got, last weekend I got some more paper dolls. I got the little guys. And now I'm like, okay, now next I need to get the bigger ones because they're running thin a little bit. Let's see what ones I have. I was thinking that one of these would look good on here. This particular piece is one of my collages I did, and I don't think it's gonna need a whole ton of decoration, but let's see. She's so cute. If I put a vine, I could have her hang from it. Let's see. Yeah, nowhere for her to sit. Do we want a child? Maybe. Beautiful wild flowers. Come on, pick up. You know what? I wonder, over here in this, do I have any with some little girls? See, this is what I was talking about. This is so modern that I might never use it. It's kind of funny. I have some things of mine that I often am like, "Oh, I should put this." I've never done a Happy Mail to anybody yet. I have a box though that I've been kind of filling with stuff because I have a feeling eventually, you know, I'm gonna give somebody, you know, give people some stuff, and a lot of times it's stuff that I really, you know, I just don't think I'm gonna use, but that's beautiful. It's great, you know, resources, but it's just not necessarily something I'm gonna need, you know, and I don't want it to be wasted. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not good product, you know. It's just not for me particularly, and it's just gonna sit there and be wasted forever. I was hoping I had like a group of women, because it says beautiful wild flowers, and that just kind of made me think. I know I have some in here because I just bought the new pack, so there's one others. But I was thinking it would look kind of cute, like the, here we go. These girls are more geared toward what I'm talking about. I was thinking, yeah, something like that. Have to. Now that I'm seeing them there, I'm not sure. Let's see. What do you think? Mushrooms? Me and my mushrooms today. What? I like mushrooms. I do. So my daughter sent me a text yesterday, and she lives pretty far from mommy. She lives about 80 miles away from me in Phoenix, on the very far north part of Phoenix. And she sent me a text yesterday with the drawings she's been working on. My kids are very talented. My daughter is a very talented artist. And my son is has found out, oh, here we go. I like these two little guys, something like that. My son has found out recently that he is quite a writer. So, yeah, so, but she sent me this awesome picture. She does, she draws like, I don't want to say cartoons, because she can pretty much draw anything. She can draw her own portrait, and it's absolutely spot on, accurate. Here we go. This is more what I was thinking. Those ladies dressed up, and so yeah, it was pretty funny, or pretty cool. But what was funny was she's so cute. She's like, "Yep, look at how awesome I am." She sends me this picture. I'm like, I love it. I love it. You still got it, baby girl. She can draw way better than her mother. But my daughter can't paint, and sometimes I'll paint stuff and she'll go, I just can't even believe you painted that, because she cannot paint. I think she probably could, but she, I don't think she's given herself much of a chance, you know what I'm saying? She's always drawn since she was little. She trained herself. She started doing it back when she could hold a crayon. I mean, she started drawing. You know, I have drawings I have her artwork, and then I have some of my son too, that he did in church and in school and stuff as a little kid. But yeah, I've got artwork from her since she first could hold a pen or a pencil or a crayon or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's see. I like this ribbon for this. I've been wanting to use this ribbon somewhere, and I don't have any left of it. It's just this tiny little piece. But I was thinking that I could make it do that little thing that I like across the bottom here. Make sure you guys can see. You're good, right? You can see? Okay. Gosh, my hands are so brown from all this dyeing. It's funny. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put that on the bottom. Right there. Oh, I should have probably taken it more at an angle, but... Okay, anybody who's laughing at me because you know how I struggle with this? Hey, what do you know? It's not doing too bad. Still need to go in. One of you had told me about a video of someone who does really cool ruffles on the sewing machine with ribbon. I need to go on and still and watch that. I haven't done that yet. Don't ever not suggest stuff to me, because eventually I'll get around to going and doing it. I write it down in my notebook, the names of people that you guys like. I also, from the YouTube studio, it's kind of cool. I can see, we as YouTubers, we can see what videos and what channels other people that view our channel are visiting. I mean, it's not specific to you, so don't think they're snooping on you, but it's just specific to our channel. Like, this is the other places that, you know, your viewers like to go in general, you know, so it kind of gives us an idea of what y'all like, you know, which is good for us, because then we can also go in, and it's kind of like you guys suggesting it to us, you know what I mean? Because then we can go in and we can go view some things, you know, and learn and be inspired as well. So it's pretty neat. It's collaborative. I'm thinking this might look pretty on here because of the coloring and stuff. So yeah, I have got so much stuff stuck to my fingers, it's embarrassing. I like that green. So do we want to do it like up the side? Or you know what we could do? Where's my piece? I had an extra piece that I had torn using the other day on that. We could just run a piece. Nah, it'll cover up the butterfly. Let's just use this. It'll give me a chance to use this up anyway, so. I'm getting my hot glue. I haven't disappeared. I'm just going to kind of glue that so it's coming off the side a little bit, and then I'm going to sit these girls over here. There we go. I like it. Well, I hope you guys like the pieces we're doing today. I'm kind of enjoying just letting my imagination run free with you and just do it, you know. Not be so, oh good, and you can still see the beautiful wildflowers. Not let myself be intimidated, you know, by being watched. Not getting test anxiety. Which is kind of what I think I was doing at the beginning. I was getting, you know how you get anxious when someone's looking over your shoulder. So, well, let's see. Do we want to add anything? This is kind of cute the way it is. What do you think? I like it. I think we need our words up here, of course. We need our message. What's our message for these beautiful girls? Got lots of stuff here. Let's see. I printed and cut like... That's too big. Darn, that's a cute one. I tried to cut from, I think it's 3 or 4 different kits so that I had a big selection. This thing is packed full, as you can see, of words. And it's a big, it was one of my old makeup bags. It's a big one. So yeah, it's got a lot. That one's nice. Let me see. Find joy in every new day is nice. See, and it's got, I've got some that are colored here, but I'm not sure. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. I wanted to put it across here though, so that's why I was thinking find joy in every new day. I think that's the one we're going to use. Okay, do my little hole, or my little corner punch here, and give this some direction. I'm so glad it's Friday. I mean, well, you guys, it's Sunday. I'm gonna, like I said, but for me, it's Friday. I'm so glad it's Friday. So my honey will be home with me here soon, and start our weekend. Now, next weekend, actually, okay, when this shows, I will have gone to the eye doctor, which is next Saturday, so it would be yesterday for you guys. Yeah, so I'll be going to the eye doctor here anytime now, on the 17th. So yeah, this will post on the 18th, I believe. So there we go. Find joy in every new day. You know what? Before I glue this, I just want to do one little thing. I'm going to add a little bit of gold to the edges of this. Not a ton, just taking it around that edge. Fun stuff. Rub it in so it kind of spreads and just looks like somebody swiped it with gold. Love that look. Okay. Stand up again so I can see what I'm doing. Put that right there. Find joy in every new day. Beautiful wildflowers. Now you know I'm going to put some gold around the edges. Make it look a little bit fancy. A little bit of bling here and there. And this adorable little guy needs some diamante on his back. Let's see, what time is it? Oh, we gotta go. I gotta go. So you guys, I love you. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and that you'll spend some of it with me this week, and that you'll comment and talk to me and let me know you were here. I do love hearing from you girls. I really do. I get up every day and I look for your messages to see who sent me a message and what we can talk about, you know. And if you enjoyed the videos, and if you got inspiration, and if you need prayer, you know that I'm always here to pray for you guys. At least I hope you know that. And that means for everybody, whether you pray or not. You need something, you let me know, because I pray every morning. I pray all throughout the day, and I spend time every morning in the Word of God, and I want you to know I'm here for you if you need me, okay? So here's this one. Find joy in every new day. And then here's this one. These girls are so cute. And you are worthy of my love. And this one I really like because it's got that snippet. You don't have to use it just as an embellishment for a page or a cover. You can use it as an embellishment on ephemera, which I do love. I'm so glad I used a tab on that one. Now I know that that looks good on those. And then this one's for the guys in the audience. No, I'm kidding. All things are possible. Give thanks. And these two gentlemen look like they're, I don't know. I just think it looks cool. What do you think? I like it. And I love this tape on the side. This was fun. I really enjoyed that. So anyway, I hope you guys liked what we did today, and I will see you tomorrow. It's Mass Monday, so it should be fun. Okay, I will see you guys later. And like I said, I love you. Be blessed. Bye.